Logan does seem to be somewhat of a deep thinker. He talks about religion on his show and different philosophical issues, so I'm not surprised he's at it again. He has Ryan Garcia with him, who is a boxer, I believe. The title of the video is Ryan Garcia Stuns Logan Paul with his explanation of Jesus. Let's see how they do.
You're very religious as well. You got a cross in your chest. George is very religious.
Yep.
Christianity?
Yeah, that's what I've always, not what I've always, but as I've grown, I've came to obviously the faith of Christianity and my belief in Jesus Christ, that he died for our sins. And
so he says he's a Christian. I'm sure this has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with his upbringing, right? Almost the entire Western hemisphere was Christian up until just recently. I'm sure it has nothing to do with any of these things, but he's a Christian.
That's what I hold true to myself. Now,
and I bet he's Catholic.
Of course, you ask yourself so many questions, especially with my type of mind. I ask questions in anything. So as I went through that whole process, I really got revelation, and I've been honored to be blessed to be in the presence of God at time. It's almost like this. When you search and you continue to search, you know, and you get enlightened in moments, you want to scream it out to everybody. And you want to tell everybody of what you discovered. It's like, if you want to talk about Stoicism, there's a part, I think it was Socrates, somebody that was studying Stoicism
Socrates, he says.
In the Greek times. There's a...
Close. I have to pause it. So he's trying to say Stoicism, and he's trying to say Socrates, who was not a Stoic.
Situation, he put people in a cave, right? Or
Allegory of the cave.
Cave, right? And then all they seen was the shadows, and that's all the reality they knew. And then one guy escaped it, and then he was able to see the light and where the shadows were coming from, and he discovered the truth outside of that cave. Then he went back and tried to tell those people, yo, there's this out there, and they looked at him like a madman. Kind of same way of the things I discovered with my faith and the things that I've been enlightened with, and the presence that I've felt before, and the peace I felt, and the focus he's given me, and the wisdom that he's displayed onto me, I want to tell people. But true understanding comes from within. So unless you're willing to search for it and trying hard, just like you do in everything else, you'll never find it. Amen. Because it's only going to come within you. I could scream to the world, I could scream to you all day long, you know, Jesus is the answer, which I will, because what I've learned, because I have such a mind like that, I've came to that conclusion.
You know, he does make a couple good points here. I think everyone should be engaged in intellectual discourse and argument and rigorous study. This takes some people in different directions than others. He has been in the presence of God, I guess.
But again, it's all within yourself. You have to search. You have to try to find. You have to ask constantly, and then you know that's how you find out. You have to seek, and then you'll find. If you have ears to listen, that's what Jesus says. If you have ears, let you hear. If you have eyes, let you see. I'm gonna dust my feet off, and I'm gonna walk in what I know and what the truth is. But again, I don't want to get too religious, but that's just how I move.
Very profound. That was excellent.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. George says that was amazing. That was amazing.
Man, that was great.
So blessed to be sitting here watching you guys have that conversation. That's amazing.